Hello, I'm Soldier Boy. Fuck, the world knows who I am. Why do I have to say it?
Jensen Ackles, the legendary Dean Winchester from the Supernatural TV show. Handsome and popular, he's a talented actor and successful businessman, a charismatic singer, and most importantly, a very kind person. Today, I'll tell you about Jensen Ackles' life and how much he earns. Sit back and get comfortable, we're starting now. The actor considers one of his greatest achievements to be starting to live independently and earn his own money at a young age. Even as a teenager, he appeared in commercials and worked as a model. His first movie roles came quite early, and his main source of income has been his work on the show Supernatural, which lasted for 15 years with 23 episodes each season. For each episode, the actor earned $175,000. However, Jensen Ackles was not just an actor on this project. He directed about 10 episodes himself and was involved in promotional activities. According to the latest estimates, Jensen Ackles has a net worth of around $15 million. Ackles is considered one of the most handsome men in modern Hollywood, and he has often been awarded the title of the sexiest actor of our time. This has certainly impacted his personal life, with quite a few successes on the romantic front. The actor has dated various actresses and models, including Lisa Rideg, Ashley Scott, Joanna Krupa, Tanya Soln, and others. Notably, his relationship with Joanna Krupa stands out. She didn't hesitate to talk to the press about their relationship, but for Jensen, such openness and display of privacy were unacceptable, and they broke up just before their engagement. Jensen has often said that the most important beauty in his partner should be inner beauty, and he found exactly that in 2004. Danielle Harris. Initially, they were just friends, but in 2006, they met on the set of the movie 10-Inch Hero, and realized they both felt an incredible love for each other. Their romance lasted 3 years before they decided to announce their engagement. They got married in 2010, with his best friend and co-star Jared Padalecki serving as the best man. Since then, the couple has been happily together and has had 3 children, an older daughter, another girl, and a boy. They first lived in California, but later decided to build their family home, and it's safe to say they did an incredible job. They hired architects and stylists to design their home near a lake in Texas, but they came up with most of the ideas themselves. The house turned out to be a true masterpiece, with the walls of almost the entire guest area adorned with a unique collection of posters that the actors searched for and purchased by hand. The house is large with many scenic windows. Interestingly, the bathroom also has a large window with a view of the fields. Danielle Ackles jokes that the window makes Jensen nervous and that he's afraid of paparazzi. The overall decor of the house uses wood from their previous home. They not only added new elements but also removed some walls and even an elevator, opting instead for a spiral staircase. In the freed up space, they created a wine gallery. The star of the Supernatural series also has some mystical decor in his home. First, the actor went to great lengths to acquire and display in the living room one of 10 pieces by a famous Texas artist, created using animal skulls. Second, the billiard room features a panel with a spread of tarot cards, which is believed to be a unique and ancient deck. The creepiest item in the house, according to Jensen, is a doll that looks over the bed in the guest room. He finds it sinister, and whenever he stays in that room to avoid waking up his family, he makes sure to remove the doll. Regarding Jensen Ackles' garage, it recently gained 2 exclusive additions. At the Bollinger Motors showroom, an American car manufacturer, the actor purchased a unique model of a powerful and rugged SUV. The price of such a vehicle starts at $125,000, but it is said that the model Jensen chose is in an enhanced configuration and customized to his taste, with an estimated cost of around $200,000. The second addition is a car we all know well, the legendary 1967 Chevrolet Impala. The actor managed to take his beloved car home after the series wrapped up. He calls it the third main character of the show and considers it a full-fledged family member, even though he has often joked about wanting to wreck it after filming ended. Jensen bought his first car while still in high school, and it is tied to one of the significant stories of his life. Despite being handsome and athletic from a young age and naturally popular in school, there is a dark side to his biography involving bullying from classmates. This happened because one of Jensen's classmates found an old catalog for which he had modeled in a Superman costume, printed it out, and started a campaign of mockery. However, everything turned around for Ackles when he bought a car with the money he earned from acting. Donning the Superman costume, he drove around the school, completely flipping the situation in his favor. It was truly cool. Did you know that Jensen is not only a great actor but also a successful businessman? He opened a craft brewery, and on the opening day, a huge line formed at the tasting room attached to the brewery. Jensen and his brother-in-law were overwhelmed because they had only 2 employees who were bartenders, salespeople, and security guards all in one. They couldn't keep up with the demand, so the owners themselves stepped behind the bar. Then some guests asked Jensen how they could help, leading to the hiring of a team, and within 2 months they opened a restaurant. Jensen is often asked if he resembles his iconic character Dean Winchester. He has given evasive answers, but he honestly admits that his love for classic rock and country, especially AC/DC, is a genuine part of him. There's even a theory that his son is named after his favorite band, Zeppelin Bram. He's not just a fan of rock, he's also a talented performer, guitarist, and vocalist. In his youth, he formed a band called Long Pass, which had a successful concert, but at that time, Jensen dedicated himself to acting, leaving music and a budding career as a young physical therapist behind. Now, after the end of Supernatural, which he called the most important show of his life, fans are seeing him again as a rock performer, and he is already quite successful in this field. The project Supernatural indeed occupied a central place in the actor's life for a long time. In this project, he found his best friend, tried his hand at directing, and even acted alongside almost his entire family. Some roles in the series were played by Jensen's parents and sisters. The project not only lasted for 15 years, taking up all of Jensen's time, but it also made him turn down opportunities, such as several roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which he was offered as a rising star. He said that he couldn't dedicate the necessary amount of time to multiple leading projects because one of them would inevitably become third in priority, and he only had enough time for 2. When asked what he was working on besides the main show, he replied that his family required a lot of time and emotional energy, and that nothing was more important than the family project in his life. Jensen defines himself as a family man. He found himself in marriage and enjoys dedicating time to his children and wife, but family for him also includes all their numerous relatives on both sides. Jensen's father is an actor whom Jensen looked up to from a young age, and he admits that he thought about his father when he took on his first job. In Jensen's parents' family, there are 3 children. Jensen has an older brother, Joshua, and a younger sister, Mackenzie. They are all very close and spend time together. Relationships and support from relatives are the main pillars, according to the actor. With support, you can achieve a lot and overcome any difficulties. That's all for today, dear friends. Leave a comment on which actor you would like to see in the next video. Goodbye for now.